Hey, it's the little things we do that can make the biggest difference in our success. Let me tell you something. Several weeks ago, I went to a University of Michigan football game. It was toward the end of the season, took my family. It was a freezing cold day for tailgating, and we had been invited to a tailgate that a friend of mine was having. He's a business owner. And at the tailgate, they had a bunch of their clients, a bunch of their sales reps were there. And when we met him, he introduced me to one of his salespeople. This guy, John, nice enough guy, chit-chatting back and forth. And I was with my 12-year-old daughter, and he introduced himself to her. And this sales rep, John, said to my daughter, "Hey, oh, Elle, yeah, nice to meet you, Elle. Hey, you know what? It's freezing out here today, Elle. Here, I have some hand warmers with me. You want a pair of these?" And so, of course, she said, absolutely. He gave her a pair of the hand. He opened them up for her. He put them inside her mittens. He kind of squeezed her hands to get them going. And man, did that make my daughter happy. But I stood there as another salesperson for life, and it dawned on me what I had just seen. This guy, John, obviously, it dawned upon him on his way to the tailgate where he knew he was going to have clients, and that it was a very bitter cold day, that he should do something about it. So he must have stopped by Walmart or some store and bought the family pack of hand warmers, and as he walked around that tailgate, he had a box of hand warmers under his arm. And what he did with my daughter, he did with all the other folks there. I couldn't help but think to myself how interesting this was and how powerful this was. So I guess this guy driving to the game that day, it just dawned upon him, you know what, I got a bunch of my customers there, I'm gonna have a bunch of friends and family there, and of course they're not gonna have any shortage of ice cold beers, but putting ice cold beers in an ice cold hand probably isn't as comfortable as it could be. So he decided to stop by the store, I guess, and spend some of his hard-earned money on a box of hand warmers, and decide that's how I'm going to go around this event. How unique that is. It's what is not unique when you look back on it is, is this guy a good salesperson? How does he do? Well, I asked his boss, I asked the owner, and he said, well, he's our top producer. And that, I guess, shouldn't be a surprise when I see what he did. Sometimes it's the little things we're willing to do and able to do that can separate us enormously from everybody else who just kind of does the same old thing. Massive, remarkable differentiation can be found in something so simple and so little. We control the little things we do. Let's go.